Hi, my name is Joanie Eisinger. Welcome to my channel. Please go to jonieswhitelighthealing.com for more information about me. I am now going to be doing the September 2024 reading for the Living Togethers. Here we go. I put my Joanie aside. I bring in the highest of Christ's light, the enlightened ones, and I see what they have to say for the collective. It might not resonate with you as it's a reading for all those who are living with their partner in the collective. If it resonates, great. Spirit knows who's watching and when. Maybe this will resonate at another time. Therefore, put it on the shelf if you can't identify with it now. Here we go. It feels, what I get is making do, and I'm feeling that there are a lot of folks that are there, it suffices, it's okay, whatever. There's a little bit of, it's not compromise, it's more about settling. It's not feeling comfortable with an arrangement. Analyze what's bothering you, and if you need to pick it apart to really understand it, do that, and then you'll be able to come up with conclusions and there'll be more forward movement. So for those of you that are living with a partner and there's something where you're saying, it'll do, I'm not feeling like you're happy with the situation, what you've concluded. A more positive statement would be, I like this, I'm satisfied, this is good, great, look at the way this turned out. The, it'll do, I'm feeling more of a sourness to it. So if you haven't gone into this, if you haven't observed it, if you haven't noticed how you're feeling about what's gone on, now would be a good time to do that. Forward movement takes place when you identify lower vibrations, lower emotions where you're stuck. Identifying patterns where you get caught up in things repeatedly. I'll see what more Spirit has to say for those of you who are living with your partner. Again, it's the two of you working in tandem and shuffling next to each other, but making do. And the making do is, I'm not feeling, so for those of you where you're not in sync with each other and you're each putting up with, you need to make decisions regarding, is this the way you want to continue? Do you like this pattern? Is this new? Has this always been the case? Doesn't have to be that way. Some of you need to speak up. Some of you have resorted to submitting to the other. Some of you are older and that you're just putting up with a younger one who is either whiny, complainy, or pushy. And there are also certain situations, it has to do with traveling together, and that there are some people that want to be alone sometimes and don't want to always have to do things with their partner. And you would need to speak up and say something because it's draining you to have the person pulling you down. Do this, do this, do this, do this, meaning do this with me. And sometimes you want to go off on your own. And you haven't really sat down with them to tell them how you feel. I see some of you during this time that y'all have a structured type of a situation, very structured. And the Spirit gives me like the visual of like an organizational chart or a kid's behavior mod chart with their chores for the week, and then you put a star, and then at the end you give them a prize. And for some of you, you've figured things out in sort of a rigid way, and some of you need to soften. Take a look at your responsibilities that you've divvied up. between the two of you and see whether this works. See who's the planner, who's the person just reciting off, okay, okay. Is someone being made to do something? Is someone resorting to, I'll do it, but? Are there conditions, strings? There's this organization, regimented, rigid plan thing going on here for some of you. And some of this just needs to be demolished and start again, or someone needs to go off and really sit with themselves and figure out why they're so demanding and why they're trying to control the other person to the extent that they are. It's not feeling comfortable. I'm going to see if Spirit has more for the living togethers. Yeah, it gets back to do this, do that, do this, do that. In order for you to, I have to. In order for you to, then that has to. There are demands being made, conditions, and strings. And you need to take a look at which side you're on of this. Are you having the conditions made to you, or are you giving someone else conditions? Things have to be repaired during this time. This is a reparation phase. I'm not feeling comfortable with this strong-willed push and pull. It feels tangled, and there needs to be some type of a rest and review. That is what Spirit has for me regarding y'all who are living together. I hope this assisted. Please like if you did, and share if it might help another. Subscribe, press the bell all icon, and comment below if you have any comments regarding this video. I will see you in October. Bye, y'all.